Hey, Vels, what's up, man? How's it going? What is attacking me? I got some sort of a glitchy thing going on here. There he is. He was under the ground. I thought there were four. Oh, you did serve her legal doc? Oh my god, really? I can't believe she just didn't pay you back. What a moron. Ah, what a way to start off the new year, huh? If I get Weebo. Small claims, 10,000. I swear, man, you need to be on Judge Judy. Oh, man. Weapon skill points. 1 point. Where am I even going to put 1 point here? Nowhere. 2 points. Arrow Storm, maybe? Oh, let's try our Arrow Storm. See how hard this bow hits. There's the Arrow Storm, you can see. There it is. Watch the Arrow Storm. You can see, man, look at the arrows, man. Holy crap. Bows do a lot of damage in this game, actually. Oh. I need to be on it, dude. I've gained so much weight. Like in the last, like, ever since my wife started taking care of her mom and not being home, I've been just ordering out food because I hate cooking for myself, you know? So I've literally just been like ordering out like burgers and chicken sandwiches and shit. And I've gained like easily like 5, 6 pounds in the past couple of weeks. And I look in the mirror and it's gross. I'm like, oh my God, I was like, I need to lose weight. I'm probably like 195. Well, I'm probably not that heavy. Probably 190. Only eggs, canned mackerel, cabbage soup, and black coffee. That's what I need to do. It's just switch to eggs and like tuna, like really good high grade tuna. Cabbage is good for your colon. You know, cabbage soup great for your probably for your colon. You reach tuna, yeah. I don't know how much I weigh. Actually, I might not be 100. I could be like I'm somewhere between 185 and 195. I don't know where. I don't feel like I'm heavier than I was before. But I probably actually that's not true. I do feel heavier by a couple pounds. I'm probably like 190. Probably like 190. But I mean I'm only like 5'9", so 190 is way too much. But what's funny is when people look at me, they would never guess my weight. Like they would never guess I'm 190. I actually have asked people how much you think I weigh, and they're like, I don't know, 165. Literally, people look at me and they're like, oh, what do you weigh, 165? Just I don't look anywhere near 190. Yeah. Zach Green, what's up? Trying to get to level 18. The grind is real in this game. I mean, it is really, really real, right? I'm not even kidding. This game is some serious grind. Why is she not attacking? Hold on a second, my character's acting weird. There she goes. Is there anything else to attack over here? I don't know. I don't know a lawyer, man. You're actually suing in the state of Illinois. Wow. Last time I did the only time I've ever used a lawyer in my life, actually outside of getting divorced, was in Illinois. But dude, it was expensive. The lawyer I used was like, I think the one lawyer's was 250 or 300 an hour, and then his boss was like $500 an hour. I think it ended up costing me like, I don't know, like $5,500 just for my legal fees. But that was a long time ago. I mean, literally like 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, you definitely want to keep it in small claims. You don't want to go to like, I was going heavy duty lawyer, like the big boys. I wasn't fucking around, I was paying for like a really good lawyer. I don't know why she just doesn't pay. I mean, she probably doesn't have them. The thing is, I'm assuming she doesn't have the money. That's why she hasn't paid you. You know what I mean? That's what I'm assuming. Hope she's not just like, oh, I'm just not gonna pay him back because I don't think he's gonna do anything about it. Yeah. So what good does it do to sue her if she doesn't have any money though? If she doesn't have any money, and what are you gonna get out of it? That's the thing. I mean, if I knew she didn't have the money, I wouldn't even bother. What's the point of suing? Go to sell the vintage games I bought her over the years. How's Duzenkell? You mean the Duzenkell is the dwarf area. It's pretty cool actually. Actually, the northern area of the game. Um, you start like way. Let's see. You start way up here, I think, in Hammer's Rest. Say this area right here. That's where you start if you're going north. Um, yeah. Is it called Duzen? I guess it's what it's called when you create the character, right? Like it gives you an option of where you want to start. And Duzenkell is where is what it's called. Although it's weird that I can't find it on the map. Here it is. See Duzenkell. Here it is. See where it says Duzenkell Divine Gate. So this is where you start. Actually, is the Duzenkell Divine Gate. Oh, did I? Oh my God! It is the tank. I'm sorry. It was. Let me fix that. Ah, I'm sorry. Ah, yeah. Let me fix that. And I don't even know if this tank was from Duzenkell. I think this one was. I can't remember. We'll just pretend that she was. But yeah, I updated the stream description. This is the tank. If she want to get huge, she shouldn't have dumped me literally a week after. Oh, see, man, this girl sounds evil, dude. After begging for a loan. Okay. I don't know. I'm just at this point in my life. I hate deal. I have so much shit going on, like not happy stuff that it just sucks, dude. Oh, shit, I really don't want to pull that guy, but alright. He's level 20. Hmm. Got another recipe for the Halo bound Aegis. I didn't know that was even a craftable item. Metal gauge hands, zinc fragment. Wow, it's like super easy to make. It's like actually super easy to make. I hope you learned a valuable lesson, Valstay. I hate to say it. You learned a valuable lesson, man. Hey, what's up, Ripoff? Well, the worst part is, Ripoff, that I have a level 18 tank. This is the second tank. I have a level 18 tank, and then what happened was I ended up playing a different character on this race called the Vec, and I liked the way this character, the Vec, looks so much because not only do I like the Vec as a race, I think they're really cool looking. But what's even better about them is that gear looks different. Like if you put a piece of gear on one character, one race, they look different. Like the gear is kind of race specific, even though it's the same piece of gear. Like if I put like this Halo bound shoulders, for example, on a non-Vec race, it'll look one way, but when I put it on the Vec, it looks a different way. And I just like the fact that it was this kind of cool. I mean, like, look at this helm. It's kind of this cool, like almost like tribal looking, aesthetic that the Vec have, which I really liked. So I've actually working on leveling this tank to 18, even though I already have a tank that's 18. So it's really sucks because if I would have, spent all the time if I would have just had one character, instead of two 18s, I'm sure I'd be, much higher. Not a lot higher level, but maybe I'd be like 21 or something. I don't know. But But leveling this game is a big grind. So, but I found this spot over here which is pretty good. But yeah, balls. I mean, just the only thing I say about Violet is just that some women, and I've run into in my first wife, basically ran up huge credit card debt on my credit cards, and I was in financial ruin basically because of my first wife. You know, so of course, the one thing I learned about that is you just cannot. You have to be very careful. And I was married to the girl. You weren't even married. It was just your girlfriend. You had to be very careful about, how you spend money and how you trust someone. You know what I mean? Ah. But actually, it was funny because Blue just put a post in the Discord from yesterday, and he said he goes, "I'm totally addicted to this game." He goes, the servers were down for like 7 minutes, and I found myself at the server creation screen just clicking refresh, refresh, refresh until the servers came back online. I think the coolest part about this game really is the crafting, because the gear you can make that's really good, you know, is craftable gear, and the crafting system is pretty intricate. But he was saying he was watching a VOD of somebody taking high level content like 25 plus, and apparently at the max level right now, the tanks have some diminishing return issues with physical mitigation, and that some of the tanks are going more for like medium gear, medium armor as opposed to heavy armor. Which makes me think they must be going for some sort of stats, maybe. I don't know. And different gear have different bonuses. Like if you look at like my gear, I'm using heavy gear. So if you have, you can see here if I go to heavy, so if I've got 5 heavy pieces, it increases my physical defense by 11%. But if I did have like medium, the bonus for medium gear would be different. Like here, there's finesse. You have 5 finesse items. You get dexterity and wisdom increased by 18%. So there are different bonuses, for different types of gear, set based bonuses, So I wonder what those tanks are going for. If they're going for like medium armor, be interesting. Hmm. That's like when I got married to my current wife, right? Which is so weird because I never like when I was younger, I never thought I'd get married at all, and I certainly never thought I'd get married twice. But um, I was very specific, Valstay, when I got married to that I was keeping my bank account separate. I said, "You can have your bank account, and I'll have my bank account." And I said, you know, I made the mistake in my first marriage of having a joint bank account and my wife having access to my money, and that screwed me big time. She ran up the big debt. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you're lucky. Yeah. See, it's then thank God you didn't marry that girl. Well, that would have been even. I think that would have been even worse, dude. You know. This guy's so weird. He's got some stupid name like KZKZK. He's got to be like a bot or something. I don't know. Who creates a character and calls him KZKZX? I'm like, huh? I don't know. What maybe it's crazy. KZ crazy maybe. Crazy crazy X. People come up with the dumbest names in MMOs. Hmm. I wonder how tough that 1 star is. Oh, he's only level 17. Shit. Let's try out this 1 star. Should be interesting. Oh shit. Oh, okay. This might not be a good idea. We had to blow. Okay, so we had to blow all my cooldowns on that guy. I wasn't expecting to get multiple mobs there. Well, there's no way you're gonna lose. I mean, we've talked about this before. There ain't no way you're gonna lose that suit because you have the. I even mentioned it to my wife one time. I mean, you've got the evidence, so she's screwed. You have documented proof that she said she'd pay you back, and she hasn't paid you back. It's that simple. You show that in the court, and they'll just be like, okay, you got to. The only other difference is you got to show how much money, but that's easy because it was Bitcoin, right? You sold Bitcoin. You sold Bitcoin and gave her money. I don't know how you gave her the money, like how you transferred the money to her. If you just like sold the Bitcoin and then, but if you can show, hey, I sold this Bitcoin, gave me this much money, and here's where I took this much money, and you have to show that you physically somehow that you gave it to her, But I mean, even if you have like a text that says, where she says, I'm going to pay you back $5,000, well, now you know how much she, legally. Oh, so, yeah. See, well, there you go. Then yeah, she's screwed. There's no way There's no way you're gonna lose that. The question is, how's she gonna get you the money? And the other question is, how much you have to pay for the small claims? Because I've never done small claims or anything like that. I have no idea how much that costs. I think the other guy that was out here grinding these turtles left, which means I've got, I think, free reign here. Because there was one guy that was kind of farming these turtles. Or not turtles, but, sorry, frogs, whatever they are. Froggy thingies. I don't see any more, though. Here we go. Yeah. $10 years. You could wait until Bitcoin. Yeah, that. Oh, is that how it works though? Like if you sold Bitcoin, that's the interesting part. If you like sold Bitcoin to give somebody the Bitcoin and then they didn't pay you back, I, but the Bitcoin was worth more. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I don't know if would the judge say, okay, she's obligated for the value of the Bitcoin at the time you gave it to her, or is she just? I don't know if they would say that she's obligated for the value. I don't know how that works. So you have to ask ChatGPT that one because you know what I mean. Because yeah, it'd be fucked up if it was like 500k. Bitcoin was 500k, and they're like, okay, you've got to pay him back, zero point 0.1 Bitcoin because that's what he gave you, and now it's worth like 50 grand or something, you know. Those level 20s are rough. Well, I'm glad that you're trying to get it taken care of because people shouldn't get away with that kind of crap. You get people, especially for something like, especially the way she did you dirty. I mean, she really did you dirty. Ask you for a bunch of money, you give her a bunch of money, then she takes your money, and then dumps you. I mean, it would have the only way it could have been worse is if she didn't use the money on the cat. If she begged you for money for her cat, got the money from you, dumped you, and then didn't even use the money on her cat. You know what I mean? The only way it could have been worse is if she didn't use the money on her cat. You know what I mean? And the cat died or something. That just would have been like, then you would have put her down as like one of the most evil people in the world, you know? It's like that would be awful. Oh, to go for fraud, I didn't know that. I've not had much, too many legal dealings in my life, thankfully. Only twice have I ever had to seek a lawyer. One was for divorce, and one was for something else that I'm not even going to get into because it wasn't pleasant. Um, we are grinding. I mean, this is like... So I don't think Steam is showing my time played in the game anymore because I'm not launching the game through Steam. Yeah, see how it keeps saying like total 130? That hasn't... It's been that way for like over a week. I guarantee you I'm probably triple that. I'm probably up around like... I'm definitely somewhere between 300 and 400 hours, I would say, now on this game. But because I launched the game from my hard drive, like right here, it doesn't show that I'm actually in the game in Steam. So unfortunately, it's not tracking my actual game time played, which is probably a good thing because it'd kind of be depressing how much time I played this game. Yeah, but she's an evil person, dude. Someone like that, that's an evil person, man. She's not a foxy lady. That's a choosy lady. Oh, Deez is back. This is the guy that's been farming over here. He's one of the warrior. I mean, he's a warrior. You know what? This whole time we've been leveling, I haven't had my experience scroll up. It's not much. It's only 5%, but let's pop that bad boy in there. 5% experience is 5% experience, right? Ooh, got some rubber banding there. That's the first time I've seen that in a while. Mm. Definitely getting some servers getting a little bit chuggy here for a minute. No more otters. Ah, this place is it just isn't quite as it's a good spot, but it would be a lot nicer if we had a little bit more mob density. It would be nicer if we had better mob density. Oh shit. We got no manas. I didn't really want to aggro the other guy, especially since he's a level 20. But is what it is. Do your little otter dance. The dance of the otter. God. Yeah, I definitely. The funny part is this is definitely slower leveling. Killing these mobs that are my level than killing mobs, the zombies that I would grind that are level 10. And I would make more money grinding the zombies. And actually, I might go grind the zombies because it's just will be good money and I can get to 18 I think quicker. The difference here though is I'm actually getting items I can sell. The items I'm looting here are worth a lot more money. Well, that's not necessarily true though, because I'm not getting as much glint. It's kind of a toss up. But I mean, all these items here are adept or higher level items. Like this item here is a radiant. First time I looted a radiant item. I mean, these recipes are all pretty good recipes. Good recipes to learn. It's a bit of a quandary. It's a bit of a it's a pretty long journey to my other farming spot. It's from here all the way to here. So that's a good like 15-minute jaunt probably. But I think I might do it because this is just kind of there just isn't enough. This just isn't quite crowded enough. It's a good area, but it's just the mob density just isn't good enough. Unfortunately. The other unfortunate thing in this game isn't like Black Desert. This game is making you grind like it feels like you're grinding almost as if you're in Black Desert like at level 54. Like if I'm level 54 in Black Desert, to get to 55 I gotta grind mobs, right? That's what this feels like. It feels like I'm grinding from 54 to 55 in Black Desert, but the difference is in Black Desert the mob density is like 10 times denser. You know, you don't have any issues in Black Desert finding mobs to grind, but in here you do. So it's they're gonna have to either add more quests to the game to make it easier for people to level doing quests, or they're gonna have to change the mob density such that it's it's a lot more dense. There's more mobs for people to farm. So I don't care which way they go. Personally, I prefer the mob density one better because I prefer killing mobs as opposed to doing boring quests, but or actually, the best thing would be to do both, to allow people to have the option to level by killing mobs or to level by doing quests. Yeah, either one. We could check out. There's actually an area right here, that's got good mob density. But since some YouTuber did a video on YouTube about it, it's pretty heavily farmed. Worst part about YouTube is when people start putting those, like if I find there's no way I would ever do a video showing people where to like grind mobs in this game because I wouldn't want the competition. I would be like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, right here. All right, we'll try this spot. This spot's pretty dangerous too. Like there's like all these mushrooms that are quite vicious over here. And I don't know all the spawn locations, so The problem here is there's that good pull there, but when I was here before, the mobs took a while to respawn. So you're like, okay, yeah, we pulled all these mobs, but now we're waiting for the respawn. Now there is these mushrooms up here that are... Let's check these guys out. Right up here, and they're kind of... Some of them are like elites too. They're rough. Bone seer. He just died like instantly. Okay, let's see here. The seers are kind of crap. If I remember correctly, there's a ton. Here's a 3-star. Here's some 1-stars. I might be able to take these guys. I don't know. I can't see shit in here though. Oh no, one's a 3-star. Never mind. that one mushroom was like a 3-star mushroom, so that would not have gone well. they kind of like trick you. You're like, oh yeah, 1-star. There's another 3-star. I wonder if I could take out the 3-star and see how much experience he would give me. Oh, here's some weird bats. This is interesting. Oh, he's a horse. I might be able to get a horse here. Oh, these are 1-star bats. Interesting. Here, let's not kill our horse. Oh, but this guy's... There's a 3-star in there again. You're like fighting, like, and he's so tiny too, you don't even see him. That was a level 12 3-star mob, and you can see he was totally kicking my ass. Did he stop coming after me or something? That was weird. I wanted to see if we could get ourselves the horse, just on the off chance that he was a maybe a different color. Okay, we did acquire the horse. Okay. Kind of looks like a color I don't have. Another horse. Look, another horse. Acquired another horse. Horses, I guess, are pretty easy to acquire. Dark. Look, it's dark rum. Dark rum. Red rum, red rum. It's not red rum, it's dark rum. What are these? We got Gollum over here. Look, it's like Gollum. Actually, these guys are pretty good. If we could pull like these pulls, like those right there, consistently, it'd be a good experience here. So this is such a big area that spending a lot of time here could be useful if we can get down the spawn rates, the spawn locations, and like a kind of a path we can follow, because this is a very big area. So if we could kind of put together a really good path where we'd move through this area and kind of pull these mobs in an efficient way, this could actually be good. That's the big key, though. What's this? This is like a raven. You can see it's a really big area. And here's more of the bats. Okay, just 2 bats. There's somebody just pulling the warrior, of course. But again, the only reason there's not a lot of people here now is because it's 4:30 a.m. This place will be probably unfarmable, like during the day. I miss the old days when there was no internet. Oh, there's level. Shit. It's a level 3-star. What is it, a wolf? Level 11. Look how much damage he does. God, I'm so tempted to try to take him out, but he's only level 3. Let's try it. Okay, well, he ran away. Never mind. Shows you how strong elites are, though. He's only level 11, and yet he might just kick my ass, right? He's a named mob. We'll give him a go. Let's check it out. Yeah, actually, he's pretty easy. Because he's just so much lower in level than me. Be interested to see how much experience we get. But look how much experience we got. 5,780. That's a lot of experience for one mob, but it blew through half my mana. So, that's the trade-off. So that'd be the equivalent of killing like six or 7 of those frogs out there, which would have been 2 pulls. So actually, it's not that bad. It's not horrible anyway. If we could just figure out the paths here. A little bit of lag. Okay, there's a... Is that a 2-star? Oh, sweet. 2 stars, okay. Block, blah, blah. No. He's not really worth killing. Takes too long. Oh, interesting. Flame caster. 1-star caster. Yeah. Well, this area is a little bit better than I realized. Level 12 bookkeeper. The hell? Lag spike there. Whoops. Need to figure out the spawn locations. Another horse. Oh, this is a black one, or a darker one. I don't... It looks darker. Oh, wait, hold on a second. So we got... Oh, we have... It's stacking, and we have 3 horses. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know where the good pulls are here. Let me check over the bridge here. Okay, the skeletons. So this is the one area that's good. Like this is a good, pretty big pull here. I think that's pretty much it. Actually, we missed some, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's no other mobs, I don't think, out here. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like it. So we have the skeletons here. And then I believe we've got... Let's move through the bridge here towards this other area and just see. Go across the bridge here. Don't mess with the mushrooms in here because the 3-star elite's too powerful. This place is, I bet, is heavily farmed during peak hours. It's probably like insane. Now we're gonna head towards the estates. You can already see there's people starting to put, there's more people now here than when I got here. A couple buildings over here. We've got 2 fields here. Here's another bone dude. No, now here. Okay, so this is the other spot then. Okay, cool. This is a good spot. Yeah. The good news is you get a lot more money here. This guy's selling a raptor. This guy's selling a raptor mount. He probably wants a lot of money for it though. And he's also got a alligator mount. This guy's probably wants a lot for that raptor mount. Okay, so that field. Let's check over here. Looks like we just got the bats, right? And bats. Skeletal farmhand. What is a Bjork? Oh, these are just okay. They're, what are these? Weird, whatever they are. See if the 3-star leads up. He's not. The flare, but he's not really worth killing. What's in the building? There's a 3-star. Yeah, see, he's 14. He would kick my ass. Alright, let's head back towards the other skeletons, I guess. Why is this thing so powerful? This plant was like way stronger than you would think a 1-star mob would be. Like that was really, it was just tanky. It's like tanky as fuck. I don't know if I need any more horses. What am I gonna do with all these horses? They're really, that's why they're just sitting here. I don't think the horses aren't really worth much because they're too slow. Although we do get the experience of looting them, so we just became hunter level 2, so that's worth, one of the reasons why it would be worth to go ahead and grab them. Okay, go back here. So the big pools are here and here. So far, those seem to be the best. So one of the big pools is right up here. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm not sure how much experience are they giving me. Probably about 300 to 400 each. Kill about 10, 3,000. Still, it's not a lot. So the other location's probably still better. It's funny how good the zombie location is. Like, it's ridiculous. Just because of the time spent going back and forth, trying to find the mobs. Hmm. Hmm. I can't seem to summon my mount for some reason. Weird. Yeah, see how long it takes them to spawn? They just respawned from the last time I killed them, I think. It just shows you how long the respawn timer is here, which is really like, it's like 5 minutes or something, which in my opinion is just way too long. Yeah, something in here is hitting me hard, and I don't know what. Is it just all of them in general? Just taking a lot more damage than I would have expected there. Oh well. Looks like I had some debuffs on me. I still haven't made the gold back for what I paid for my my bow. My bow was like 6 gold, I think. I still haven't recouped that cost. Okay, so we haven't really let's go all the way around here and see if there's any other mobs. Doesn't feel like it. Just these, which are really not worth pulling. There's the name mob. He's worth 5,000. He's worth killing. It's crazy. Well, the short bow is very fast, and it has different, it has different talents that make it. Like I've got the arrow storm. So immediately after deadly finisher, I trigger an arrow storm, so that shoots like a bunch of other arrows really quickly. So. What's jarring is how annoying it is for me to constantly switch back and forth between action combat and tab target. Probably if I just played the game tab target only, it'd probably be a lot less annoying, but then combat would feel not as fluid to me. So like every time I finish combat, or actually when I get off my horse, for example, if I'm running my horse and I get off my horse, it takes me out of action combat. So now I'm tab target. So then I gotta switch into action combat, and then I gotta switch weapons. There's just there's nothing wrong with the way the system is set up. It's just because I choose to play in action combat, it makes it a little bit more challenging, I guess. I don't know why it's not attacking that guy. Let me go back through the buildings here. Nah. There's 2 skeletons there. There's not really lag. So I wonder what's in here. Probably something really, yeah, see, level 14. I wish I could kill that 14. It's almost like these guys are fighting each other or something. It was weird. Did you see that? It's like those two skeletons were fighting each other for some reason. I don't know if these skeletons will have respawned over here. There's a 3-star. Weird. It's just a lot of running around. Like, yeah, the zombie area that I was at, even though the mob's like lower level, is probably still better than this area. I am pretty sure it is, actually. Yeah. So in 1 hour and 31 minutes, we've done like maybe. Let me take a look. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of my stream. So I was just under half a level. So when we started streaming, I was right about here. You know, right about like 40, probably like 47%. So we've only done 20% of my level in 1 hour and 35 minutes. Which, you know, pretty bad. But that would put me. I mean, pretty much last time I played this warrior or this tank, it took me 5 hours to do a level. Like from 17-18 was like 5 hours, so it doesn't feel like this is really any slower or faster. It's pretty much the same. Nice fire spell she did, that mob did. Full fire. Here's some skeletal mobs. Cool fireplace. Ah. Yeah. Gotta pull him away from my mount because he's gonna kill him when he dies with his stupid poison. See this poison right here is gonna go. Would have killed my mount probably. Ah, I hit charge twice and stopped my charge like an idiot. Okay, that's not good. That turned out really bad. Not really sure why. Again, I'm not sure why I was taking so much damage. But something is hitting me much harder than I expected. I don't know if it was the bats that are hitting that hard. Maybe there's a debuff they're hitting me with. And they are hitting me with a debuff. Like they're blinded. Oh, accuracy reduced, physical defense reduced. Okay, so they're reducing my defense quite a bit, which is obviously gonna cause me to take more damage. So maybe don't pull all the bats with the skeletons, because that's just gonna debuff you too much. The bats actually might not be worth pulling at all. It's interesting how like some of the enemy mobs are attacking each other. Yeah, that asshole's killing my mobs. No, at least I'm starting to get an idea of the path. Still not great though. These guys are kind of attacking each other, which is interesting. Oh, they're like a maybe. I don't even think they did. They even give me experience? I don't think those mobs even gave experience. A little water. I like the buildings here. Pretty cool looking though. Hmm. Yes. Okay, I didn't know there were skeletons in the fields here. We didn't see these here before, did we? I mean, I don't think these guys were here before. I wonder if this is a nighttime thing, where in some areas in the game, mobs only show up at night, and it looks to me like it might be heading towards night. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Some arcane gear. Actually, this is a good item here. It's got magical power and wisdom. This is actually a really good item for like a cleric or a bard. Okay, so we know that this whole area here has got skeletons, and we know that this area here has skeletons. And that's about it. There's one. You can see they're starting to respawn here, so this could be decent, but only if there's nobody here. Like, if you're competing with even just one other person, it's going to be bad. Whoops. So I'd say in a couple 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, those will all start respawning. Let me see if there's anything through the middle again. Was it a poison? Some of these stupid plants. My mount's gonna die soon. He's been getting beat up for a while. I see there's just too much downtime out here. These spawn rates are too slow. If this area spawned much faster, this place would be great, but it's just too slow. Like, it takes way too slow. Or way too long. Mm-hmm. It's funny how these mobs are fighting each other. And when they're fighting each other, I don't think I get any experience from killing them. You see that? Yeah, when those mobs are fighting each other and I kill them, I get zero experience, which kind of blows. Well, yeah, this place it's just too much moving around. Alright, we're gonna go to the city because we gotta clear our inventory. Because it's a disaster. Been a while since I've been to a city. We'll head up to Joeva. No, we made 4.5 gold, so we still, although we may make more gold. We'll list a bunch of auctions up and see. I'm gonna save these recipes though, because I think crafting in this game is gonna be the way to go. Always killing the mobs if we can. Hopefully somebody will heal my pet. I'm hoping to bring in my pet axe. I'm hoping someone will heal him. He needs to be healed so badly. $20 silver, 21 silver. People are selling the Aegis pauldrons. There's 10 silver. 15 silver. So we're gonna sell our pauldrons for, let's go 13. Then my Aegis pauldrons. People just don't want to heal your pets. Hmm. Alright, so I want to see if we can find any of these hoop earrings. Let's do a search for hoop earring. They're selling it for 1.3 gold. Apparently they're pretty common. Here's one for 70 silver, shit. Here's one for literally 40 silver. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to sell ours for very cheap. I was hoping I get more than 40 silver, but it is what it is. How about the Arcane Aegis Breaker bracers? One gold, 90 silver. Oh, I didn't know I looted a Thornbound Focus. That might sell too. Actually, I might want to hold on to that. I think I'll hold on to these. These two here. Could be good for my bard. Actually, I think they're really good for my bard. Let's try the... This is garbage. How about the Thornbound Ever Longbow? $1.2 gold, 70 silver. Alright guys, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna get some sleep. But yeah, it was 2 hours to get about 25%, like a quarter of a level. So that's insane. No, let me check the. So it would be nice to get some better. There's still better gear we can get for this character. Like, I don't know, boots maybe, or leggings. But you don't want to spend too much money because hopefully when we hit level 20, we're gonna have to buy all new gear anyway. Wow, this place is crazy. 180 pages of auctions. This is a very this is a pretty like this auction house full because it's full of stuff. I mean, it's very busy. I think I just sold my steel guard earring to a vendor there. 1 silver, thank God. I was going to say. Here's a thornbound focus going for 50 silver. Okay, cool. Here's an earring. Ooh, novice healing salve. Nah, garbage. Salt wood earring. Ooh. How much is that one? That one might be an upgrade. Actually, better not. Because this one has 220 power. This one has 220 physical. Oh, it's physical crit power, so it's actually different. Crit evasion and power. Yeah, this is not as good, unfortunately. Physical power. Six pages of earrings, that's crazy. This is a small upgrade, but not much. But too much money for such a slight upgrade. So if we could find this one, the Meyerwoven, cheaper. Meyerwoven necklace. We can go for like uncommon. See, 45 silver. I don't really know if it's worth that much even. Here's 44 silver. It's a very slight upgrade. Grave plate gauntlets. Oh man, these are expensive. 18 gold. This is why I'm worried about money. Is that when we get to level 20, this is the type of gear we're gonna need, and it's that 18 gold for one item. Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Like, that's insane. Here's another one. This one's only 4 gold, so that's a much better price. This actually may be what we would be using for a tank, because I think dexterity. Right here, hold on a second. Let's see. Dexterity increases physical power, physical speed, but it increases our evasion and disable accuracy, so it makes it harder we're harder to hit. And Constitution gives us defense and most defense and evasion. So Constitution's our best stat as a tank. We're gonna want a lot of Constitution. Oh, this has a flat. This actually has some defense on it. I don't know if I've really seen just flat defense. It has 120 defense. And it's got mana too. That's better than what I have, but it's like I don't want to pay gold for it. Yeah. What is this? It's just a sword. It's a liber. You wouldn't ever be looking for this, right? Like, it's a one-hand sword, but just the name of it's hilarious. Libertas Quasitor. Hey, look, there's a Libertas Quasitor in the auction house, guys. Let's look for Aegis. Gaunt. Let's look for all. Actually, let's look for rare. Nope. Okay, 70 silver, 1 gold, 45 silver, 40 silver. So here, we lose the regen, the health regen, but we gain flat defense and not crit defense, which I'm assuming flat defense is probably going to be, I don't know what that is. I would imagine flat defense is better than like crit. It's probably like physical defense and crit defense rolled up into one, so it should be better. Like something like this should be actually better. So I'm actually going to buy these, I think. 40 silver is not that much money, so let's buy these. I think it's a slight upgrade. It's going to give us more mana, more defense, and more armor. Also, we need to check the mailbox. Equip those, and then let's sell these other ones. And for what are they called? Sun Rock Gloves. $50 silver and 25 silver. Sell. Sun Rock Gloves. Fortunately, I was hoping we had a better price, but if I can get 22 silver back, that recoups almost half the price of the gauntlets I just bought. They really need to put, like World of Warcraft, where you could actually move through people. In this game, you can, but it takes forever. Like if I walk into somebody, I stop, and then if I hold down, you kind of slowly move through them, but it's kind of annoying. They should make it so you move right through them almost instantly. I'm hoping I made some money here. Okay, so we did make 70 silver off the bow, so that's nice. I made 8 silver. And we made 5 silver. Oh well. Oh well. Anybody heal my pet? Somebody gave it. Oh, it's just healing over time. Little Discord. Picture for the Discord. What's this? Stack over mass. Alright, boys and girls, I am. She has like some slight color to her hair, but it didn't come out looking like it did in the character creator. Like character creator, this is like she's got like this streaks of like blue through her hair. But as you can see, it doesn't look like that in the game. It's like Looks like gray, kind of gray blue. Just looks weird. No one wanted to heal my pet, so. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do, let's put the pet away. Or no, let's go ahead and. Let's set my character up to do some AFK fishing. I'm sure we'll probably see people fishing over here. Maybe we won't see anybody fishing over here. It says looks like fish aren't biting here. Okay. How about over here? That's probably that's why there's nobody fishing there. Let's try this water spot over here. Looks like fish aren't biting here either. Huh. It's kind of weird. Let's try this big lake up here. Normally fish, I haven't run into an issue where fish aren't really biting in water, in the pools of water inland. They usually are. So that's a first for me. Oh. Where are these guys running around flagged PvP? I'm just gonna run the other way. I don't really like running right next along a guy who's flagged PvP. And he just stealthed, by the way, so he's an assassin or whatever. Oh, here's a dead corpse over here. Let's see if we can fish here. Yeah, we can. It does look like we can fish here. All right, I'm gonna head out, get some sleep. Hopefully we don't get ganked here. We probably will. But I don't have anything in my inventory because I cleared it all out, so no big deal. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Hope everybody has it going. And I'll be streaming later today. Like today is it's Sunday. And I'll be streaming probably in about 12 hours from now, I would imagine. Like around 6 p.m. You guys take care until then, man. Peace out.